video. Here, we're going to talk about this, which is, in fact, well, it's the X-Shot Bug Attack Eliminator, which come with little buggies like this that you push down, they pop up, and you shoot them. Or do they stick to stuff and then you shoot them? I don't actually remember. I think they're sticky. They don't look very springy. Anyways, they're sticky bugs and you shoot them off your windows, but this one is different. It's red, metallic black, and white. And we all know that that means it's mega. Which, to be honest, is a pretty easy conversion. Basically just using XBZ pump tube barrels, that's an odd gesture, and the stock mechanism with basically only an improved seal on the plunger head with some Teflon tape behind the O-ring. I think like 2, 3, 2.5 wraps, somewhere in there. I've got an internals look from the live stream I did where I readied this for paint that I can cut in here. Now this does not shoot shotgun mega darts, it's one at a time using the stock rotation mechanism, but yeah, it really doesn't work without the rest of the blaster either, unfortunately. Oh yeah, getting this thing apart is a pain. But at least the cap isn't solvent welded on. Yeah, start with the easy part. This is the bar that works your rotation mechanism for the barrel selection. It's very nice. You need 2 flathead screwdrivers for this. Well, sometimes you can get away with 1, but it's easier with 2. Point is patience to get it off of there, and making sure you lift it off of the tabs. But this end of the blaster is where all the magic happens. It's got 5 screws in it. They're full length. There's 1 short screw in this whole blaster, and as near as I can tell, you can put it anywhere you like. And you can put the longer screws anywhere you like, and nowhere gets stressed out or broken. Just make sure the screw with the wide head goes here for the selector bar, if you're going to use it. If you shotgun this thing like my other one, or like Captain Xavier did, which I think I kind of just copied what he did, except without shortening the barrels. Yeah. Anyways, we've got 2 halves of an XBZ pump tube, and then cut in half, set into these 3/4 inch CPVC couplers, and then the stock rotation part here. You cut out a bunch of stuff till you get 2 barrels. It's these are the barrels for it, for the regular darts, and it fits over this. You cut out all of this on this part till you just have the round part, and then you got to fill that back up with electric tape, and then I've got that gooped on, and then I've got the hot glue in there for to help support everything. And then this is all stock. This is stock. Stock spring, because good luck finding a replacement or upgrade spring for this. It's enormous and has to fit over a shaft like this, plus the catch. So all we got in here is new grease and then a perfect Teflon tape job. Well, I say perfect. It probably could do with a little bit more, but not much more. If you want this guy to rotate, don't lose this plastic washer here. Yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, and then clearancing for this front screw post. That was actually easier than I was expecting it to be, thankfully. Alright. Assembly begins with this guy getting the spring behind his rest, putting in the plastic, then the rotation piece, set in the spring and the plastic washer, and set them just into here. There's a little hole that goes into. There we go. This post lines up inside of there. Your barrels are offset towards the top, so make sure they go there. And then bring this all the way from the back so that rest goes against the spring. Probably start by snapping your barrel cap back on. This will go on upside down so that your iron sight is on the bottom, so be careful about that. Yeah, I can let him out too. Then reassemble. Mine doesn't exactly fit together well. It's a little bit of a squeeze fit, so I gotta clamp down on it real good with my hand so I don't strip out the threads while I'm tightening them. Start in the middle because it takes the most stress off of everything. And then the back will have no stress on it at all, so you really just gotta make sure you find where the screw belongs in his post and not strip him out. And then the front one, which requires lots of clamping. That's mega internals in an X-shot Eliminator. It could probably do with the inside of there being just a touch more efficient. I probably have a small air leak somewhere besides just that rotation mechanism, which, because it doesn't have any kind of seal, it's just plastic on plastic. Air does get out around there, but it launches mega darts pretty reasonably. Probably something on the order of almost 60 FPS. So now that you know what all the internals look like, and smart of me thinking ahead to film all that live, so I don't have to do it again. You'll also know from that live stream if you watched, this is not the right red. Well, actually, you might not know at all, since I haven't shown you that color in red. But the red I showed off in that stream was a gloss, and the second clear coat hit that, it violently reacted. So I had to scrape all that off, start over, and use a satin red. Technically this paint job isn't red, well, it's red, but it's not done, for two reasons. Actually three reasons. One is I have to color sand around this to make all the edges pretty and then clear coat it. And then I need to color sand this to take all the orange peel out and then clear coat it. And then I have to source a mega decal to put right in this area here, which normally has a vent. Now, if you saw my Nerf haul video, which, if I'm smart, I'll add a card for here. Also a link in the description. This blaster actually had a brother. Oh yes, it's got a brother. Now this one, instead of being mega colors, is just the stock Eliminator but with some tactical colors. Desert sand here and olive drab here. Because this one is a shotgun. And it's empty. Wow. That was loud and destructive. And very stupid. But it's a shotgun. Again, this one is basically stock other than an improved seal and being shotgun. So stock barrels, put your recessed in there, Not very much, to be honest. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Basically follow Captain Xavier's build, but don't cut the barrel down. Instead of removing the loop, I just changed the color from blue to tactical, because it's a shotgun. So yeah, that's basically the blasters, and chronograph numbers don't really matter. One, they're kind of hard to get with these blasters. This one, because I may not know what barrel they're coming out of, although I guess I could just watch to find out. That sounds quite dangerous. And to be fair, these aren't official Mega Darts. These are like the Amazon special ones with slightly hard tips that don't go through flywheels very well. This is a real one. This is the off-brand one. You can probably see the difference in the orange and the quality control, but you can get like 120 of these for next to nothing. So, and I don't actually know if I can get real Megas in stores anymore. I guess I could go online for them, but then I'd be overpaying. Other than for safety, of course. And now, because I've got a Smarty Smarts phone now, I'm going to show my face with the camera, spin you 180 degrees around, and take out the range. And jump cut. Start with official Nerf. I normally do this standing. Also that chair creak. Oh gosh. Okay. I may need more darts. Or better still, better darts. Hold on. New darts. They don't fit in here super terrible well. Try an easier target. Aha. Nah. Yeah. Totally what I was aiming for. Alright, out of Mega Darts. Time to go, our shotgunny friend. Aha. Oh, it was close. We struck it, but it didn't go down. We did kill the ladybug, though. Got it. Never did fix that panel off my head either. There we are. Alright, we're down to one remaining target. The one on my far right. Got him. Eliminators.